Are you tirelessly sending out resumes only to hear nothing back? Or maybe you have had a few interviews, but no offers are coming in. If this sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. Did you know 60% of job seekers never hear back after submitting their applications? And that's a huge number. And it's not because of lack of skill or experience, but because of how their applications are being received or not received in some cases. The job hunt can be frustrating, especially when it feels like you're doing everything right, but still not getting the results you want. But here's the good news, it's not always your qualifications that are the issue. Sometimes it's the way you are approaching the job search. And in this video, we will talk about the common mistakes that are likely holding you back from landing those interview calls, and I'll show you exactly how to fix them. And before we dive in, if you're someone looking for a job in the AI and machine learning field, we are conducting a free masterclass on AI, ML, and agentic AI, where our expert will guide you through a proven 3-step framework that has helped many of our learners like Shrija, Steve, Devashish, and many crack AI job interviews. So make sure that you use this opportunity. The registration link is right there in the description and pinned comments. So mistake 1 is not tailoring your resume and cover letter. I know it's tempting to send the same resume to every job you apply for, but here's the problem. Employers and recruiters can spot a generic application from a mile away. So when you apply for the job, customizing your resume and cover letter is absolutely critical. Let's break down why. First, when you tailor your resume, you're focusing on the specific skills and experiences that are directly related to the job. So this helps you stand out by showing you are not just a one-size-fits-all candidate, but someone who is genuinely interested in that specific role. For instance, if the job posting mentions proficiency in Python, make sure your resume highlights relevant projects where you have used Python. And if the role involves, for example, some customer-facing tasks, mention any relevant communication experience. For example, one of our learners, Devesh, was able to land a solutions architect position only after we have worked on tailoring his resume for this particular role. So this one change really made a huge difference in him helping land this offer. Mistake 2 is ignoring ATS optimization. So let's talk about ATS or applicant tracking systems. So these are basically systems that scan resumes for keywords before a human even looks at your application. So the issue here is that many candidates don't optimize their resumes for ATS, and as a result, their resumes get rejected before they ever make it to a recruiter's desk. So how do you fix this? Keyword optimization is the key. When you read the job description, pay close attention to the skills and qualifications mentioned, and make sure you're using those exact words in your resume wherever applicable. For example, if the job requires machine learning skills, make sure those words are in your resume, especially if you have got relevant experience. So by doing this, you ensure that your resume passes through the ATS filters and gets seen by the hiring manager. For example, take Yash. He was having trouble getting his resume noticed until he optimized with the right keywords. And after making those adjustments, he received an offer from a bank in LA as a data engineer. He specifically credited resume optimization with helping him get through the ATS and securing the interview. Mistake 3, lacking a strong LinkedIn profile. Did you know that your recruiters spend a lot of time on LinkedIn? So if your LinkedIn profile isn't up to date, you could be missing out on great opportunities. So LinkedIn is your digital first impression to potential employers. So it needs to reflect your professional brand in the best possible light. And here's what you should focus on. Make sure your profile has a professional photo, a compelling headline, and an about section that clearly explains what you do and what you bring to the table. Also, your skills section should be filled out with relevant skills and ask colleagues or managers for recommendations to boost credibility. So LinkedIn isn't just a static profile. Engage with posts, share industry articles, comment on discussions, and connect with relevant professionals in your field. Networking on LinkedIn is often the key to discovering unlisted job opportunities. One of our learners, Michael, updated his LinkedIn profile following our guidance, and he received lots of job prospects through emails. As soon as he updated his profile, the opportunities started pouring in. That's the magic of updating your LinkedIn profile. Now, mistake 4 is not networking effectively. Networking is one of the most overlooked aspects of job hunting. Many candidates think that applying to job listings is enough. But in today's competitive market, networking can be the key to getting noticed. Let's say you applied to a job at a company, but there's no response. Instead of just waiting, reach out to someone who works at that company. It could be a recruiter, someone in the department, or even the hiring manager. A simple message saying that I'm really excited about the opportunity at your company and wanted to learn more can open doors. And networking doesn't just mean LinkedIn. Attend industry events, webinars, or even informational interviews. So these connections might be the reason you land an interview. Now, mistake 5 is focusing only on job applications. Applying is important, but if that's all you are doing, you might be limiting your chances. Upskilling is just as important. So, for example, let's say that you are going for a data analyst role, but there's a tool in the job description and you're not familiar with it. So, instead of just applying, take some time to learn it. The key isn't just getting a certification, it's about building the real skills that employers are looking for. Certification can help, but upskilling is what really makes a difference. And don't forget about a portfolio. Showcasing your work with projects can make a huge impact as it proves your skills beyond your resume. For example, Sean, one of our learners, recently completed a Terraform certification while he was applying for jobs. And he shared that Terraform skills were a key factor in him landing a well-paid AWS Cloud Architect role. He mentioned that having this specialized skill opened up a lot of recruiter calls and he's now actively getting job offers. Now, mistake 6 is not following up. Now, after you submit an application or have an interview, don't just wait silently. Send a polite follow-up email to check on the status of your application. Following up shows your enthusiasm and commitment to the role. It also helps you stand out from other applicants who might not be as proactive. So just keep it polite and concise, thanking them for their time and reiterating your interest in the position. Finally, mistake 7 is lack of interview preparation. So yes, you have landed the interview, congrats, but now the real work begins. Many candidates fail the interview just because they didn't adequately prepare. So before your interview, research about the company, their values, and recent projects. Understand the role inside out and practice common interview questions and prepare STAR method answers for behavioral questions. Show them that you're not just a fit for the role, but that you're genuinely interested in contributing to their team. And if you don't know how to use the STAR method, make sure you check out this video over here where we break down the STAR technique for both behavioral and technical interview questions so that you can nail your interviews. So that's it for today's video. We have covered some golden strategies that can really make a difference in your job search, like how to tailor your resume to each role, why it's crucial to optimize for ATS, the importance of keeping your LinkedIn profile up to date, and how networking effectively can help you get noticed. So these are all strategies that can really boost your chances of landing interviews. And if you really found these tips helpful, please hit the like button, share this video with someone who might be struggling, and don't forget to subscribe for more career tips. Also, for more in-depth guidance on how to land your dream job in AI and machine learning field, enroll for our free masterclass that I've already mentioned earlier. The registration link is right there in the description as well as in the pinned comments. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.